Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Just going to be a fairly quick video today, or I hope it's going to be quick. Matthew at Model Car Videos put out a request last week. Said for everybody to show their work area, their hobby room, where they paint at, their stash, and so forth. So this video is just going to show what my work area looks like, some of my cabinets, tools, so forth. And then I'll show my stash and my paint booth and so forth. So hope you enjoyed looking at it. Just a reminder, if you're looking for stuff, make sure you check out Wes's Model Car Corner. Like I said, he's got a little bit of everything, not only the kits, but the supplies, the paints, the tools, decals, photo etch. So anyway, if you need something for your to work with, or some models, make sure you check him out. Also, I appreciate all the subs I'm getting, and for everybody looking at the channel, I appreciate everything. So with that, let's take a look. Okay everybody, so let's take a look at my work area. I don't actually have a hobby room per se. I have a work area that's in one of my rooms, and then we'll go over to where the stash and painting area is here in a little bit. But basically right here is where I work at. As you can see, like I said, well, there's my headgear, and then of course I got some parts on toothpicks on a kit where I'm working on. The containers right there, that's what I use on my projects. I keep parts in those. And like I said, up here is some more containers. I got markers in those. I've got my little rotisserie where I use put the frames on my automobiles. And then coming up here on the top shelves and the shelf above that, these are projects that I'm working on right now, or either getting ready to start here in the near future. Of course, up there is one of my supervisors. That's Rocky Raccoon. Since my name's Rocky, I get that a whole lot. They call me just Rocky Raccoon, so I have to have that as a supervisor. So anyway, down here, like I said, I've just got my little containers and my drawers with just everything from rubber bands, toothpicks, all the Q-tips and everything you use in the modeling. There's some of my decal stuff, of course my panel line, all the different colors. Come over, we got my glues, all my thinners. Up here is all the main tools that I use almost on a daily basis or during a build. Then we come around, we got some of the paints that I use on a regular basis. The three little white trays right there, they're full of paint as well. I keep them stacked up. And then we come around this top wooden box right here. It's just got extra sanding material, extra glues. It just mainly carries a lot of the extra stuff where I have. And then we come down to my toolbox here. These are tools that are either extra or I don't use as often. So I have them handy right beside me. Here's another drawer full of paints where I use. Like I said, that would be paints I don't use as much. All of this right here is weathering material when I do either a military piece or either on a car or whatever. Like I said, this is just all my weathering stuff. And then the other drawers down here, they're just like I said, there's all my sandpapers, all the different stuff I use for that. This is some of my more of my sanding material, and then extra stuff and so forth. Then come down, this drawer's got several of my extra brushes, just miscellaneous stuff. Again, it's stuff that maybe not use all the time and just use on occasion, or either there's actually some stuff in here that I bought to try out that I haven't even tried yet. So that's what that drawer is. Next drawer down is a bunch of markers where I use. These are cloths I use for waxing. Again, rubber bands and just templates for round stuff when I'm doing either painting or stuff like that, or need to make a round mark. And on the bottom drawer here we got waxing materials, then some of the extra stands where I use at the shows, extra Q-tips, bound by the box on some of them. That's just some of what I use Q-tip wise, and some miscellaneous stuff. This cabinet right here, where I have, but on the other side of me, again, this has got miscellaneous stuff. I use Ziploc bags for small parts when I'm working on stuff. Come down here, I've got a little small vacuum cleaner where I use to pick up my mess every day. And then, of course, we got wooden strips where I put actually masking tape around it and stick parts to when I'm painting. Here's some little, they're actually like little popsicle sticks when you make candy. I use that to put parts on. A bunch of alligator clip extras on that. Down here we got more markers. Probably can't see it very well. Then more brushes. Over here is a couple trays of photo etch and like seat belt material, spark plug wires, that kind of stuff. And the other tray in here is the same thing. It's got like hoses and belts and wiring material. So that's what these two are for. And down here is a lot of my rags where I use, can't see it very well, I need some lighting in the cabinet here. And down on the bottom is just some magazines and books for reference where I have. This pole right here, or this little rod if you want to call it, whatever, that's what I use when I shoot video on my workbench. I swing this arm around and that's what I use to shoot videos. I actually attach my camera right here. I've got a quick connect right here, and then it will shoot down on my bench. So let's take a look over at the stash and painting area now. So over here in the stash room, this first cabinet right here, all this up here is resins and 1/43 scale cars. Got some 3D printed parts up here where I've got it's a lot of miscellaneous stuff up here. Down through the cabinet, it's again just a lot of miscellaneous stuff in here. Some frames where I use when I do military, make a diorama on. A lot of this Model Master I rarely use. Actually, I need to go through it because some of it's probably done went bad by now, but I probably need to go through that, but I rarely use that anymore. Let's see here. And then over here on this side, or the back side of the shelves, you can see some of my bigger kits down on this side. These are the large scale kits. You'll see more of them here in a second when I go over in the other section. Like I said, these are some of the newer kits that just came out here recently. Sticking them over here. Come down, and then we've got some of the race cars and the odd stuff, like the IMSA cars and the GT cars, which I've got some more of. I'll show you here in a minute. Down here is street rod stuff and so forth, street machines. Here's a few of the 1/32, excuse me, going the wrong way, 1/32 and some 1/43 scale cars right there. And then right here I had some bigger kits come in recently again. Got those. Okay guys, so we're going to pick up where I left off at. This is where I'd hit the found out I hit the stop button on the record. So anyway, here's some of the older kits. Again, I got most of these from one guy. So some of the old Hubleys, and so forth. Down here on the bottom is the couple of the Nova kits convertibles, and then got a couple of the Bonnevilles. Over on this side, we've got some of the AMTs, of course, some of the 60 models, Impalas, and so forth. I love those type cars. Got the Centron, a couple of those, the trailer and then the car, 60 Impala. Again, more of the 60s cars. Let's see here. Then, of course, some of the Revell, some of the 70s, the GTXs, GSXs, I mean, the Oldsmobiles, Porsches, some of the Revell of Germany stuff. Got a couple of the Johan ambulances. Just got the 49 Plymouth from Iceman. I'll be doing a review of that here for long. Here's some of more Revell of Germany. Some of the Camaros and Corvettes sitting over here. And let's see here. Down on this bottom is some odd stuff. Then got some ICM. Got the vehicles plus the passengers that go with each vehicle. Depending on the vehicle, they had certain figures to go with each kit. Up here's some of my bigger trucks. Got a couple of the transport trailers, and then of course the trailers behind the trucks. We got Tamiya, some of the GT cars, and down here some of the Tamiya. These are the like passenger cars and so forth. A Tallery in here too as well. Some of these are older kits, some of them are not so old. And down here we got some more of the GT cars. I love these Audi R8s, the BMWs. Been building several of those. And down here on the bottom shelf, there's some odd stuff. We got, of course, the big Peterbilt wrecker that's big money right now. And then some dozers and construction equipment and so forth. And over on this side, some more of the large scale. This is just the other side of what you saw a minute ago. And let's see here, come down, got a couple of the Ming GT car, some Tamiyas, and then we come down, we start into some of my military stuff and aviation. I'm not a big military or aviation, even though I got a bunch of it. Just don't build as much as what a lot of guys do, but I like to get it. So there's some of the aviation. The two big boxes on the floor right here. One is a 1-200 USS Enterprise. The other one is a 1-200 Titanic. I hope to get around to those one day, but those will be huge projects, no doubt. Of course, I just got the new 79 Pontiac Firebird 1/8 scale. The military on this side is all like army trucks, fuel tankers, recovery trucks, tool trucks. Everything military I build pretty much has wheels. I sort of keep the automotive theme going. So anything you see over here is wheel based. Again, like the trucks and so forth. Sorry for not being able to see too good. I have a lot of lighting and I can see pretty good, but when you're trying to video, it just doesn't show up good. Of course, up here some of the old, or not really old, but the curbside Camaros and Vets where AMT came out with. And then come down, we got some Camaros and Vets, of course Chevelles, Novas, and then some odd stuff, you know, the Shelby Series 1, Plymouth, Pontiac. And then we got some more Camaros, Vets. Got some Revell Germany, the 55 pace car. There's a Vet. Then we come down into the 50s stuff where I have. And let's see, come on down. Got some more of the 60s, just odd stuff, you know, of course the Novas again, the Wildcat, and then a little bit more of the 50s stuff. And come down, and we got the pickup trucks, several different versions of that, a lot of the Mobius. I got hung up on the Suburban here a few years ago when it came out. So, and then I'm always talking about Tamiya paints, and if you want to know how much I really love Tamiya paint, right here's your answer. This is my Tamiya paints cabinet, and there's a lot of colors I like that I use quite often. Them different variations I keep what I can, because Tamiya hits spells where you just can't get the stuff, so I make sure I got plenty of what I like. So again, some more on the bottom, and like I say, all of this is Tamiya. So, and then we'll come up here and we'll take a look at these are my drag cars where I have. And then right here some of the 40s, and then a lot of the old Monogram museum series. I have several of those. I've built several of them, but I still have some more of them. Then we'll spin around here, and again I got some more pickup trucks. There's some parts where you see that's for the modified car I'm working on. Here's some of the main GT40 cars. I got hung up on them there for a while, picking them up. And again, just different race cars. Some of the couple of the Chevrolet Cruises. Then come down, some more Tamiya, different race cars. Some of the Hiroshimos, or however how you want to pronounce it. Got some of those. And then we come around here, we got the paint booth. Like I said, it's probably due for a cleaning. It's been a little while since I cleaned it, so I need to do that. That'll be on the list here for long. And this is my Dr. Dry booth. I use this when I'm trying to dry something really quick. It works really well. You can put something in there for 2 or 3 hours and it will be like rock hard. Over here you're not going to be able to see a whole lot really good, but I'll try to pan back. But a lot of this is some of the NASCAR where I've got some of it's older NASCAR, some of it's of course some of the newer Salvino stuff. Come down, and then some of this on the bottom is going to be of course Salvinos. The modifieds, I try to keep up with all of them as they're coming out, where West Model Car Corner and Salvinos are doing. Modified racing's big time around here in Virginia, of course up and down the East Coast, anywhere really. And I love my modified, so that's why I'm staying up with them. And more pickup trucks. And of course we got the couple more big scale, the Intex. The Intex I've built 3 or 4 of. I've got a couple more I want to do. They can be feast or famine. I love the kits, but they can be hair pulling sometimes. And again, some more of the Salvinos. Different ones. Another couple older Earnhardt kits. And come down. So anyway, that would be my stash for right now. Sorry about that. And anyway, I enjoy looking at it. I'm glad that Matthew put that out to everybody from model car videos to see what everybody's stash looks like and their work area. So with that, let's get building. Hey everybody, just a quick thank you for everybody that watched the video, looked at my stash and work area and all that. Hope you enjoyed looking at it. Just want to thank everybody for subbing me and for watching the channel, supporting it. I know when I'm out at some of the shows and all, like I said, everybody's always talking about they check in on it and or they'll walk up to me and say, hey, I watch your channel. So I appreciate that. Like I said, just trying to get it built up takes time. So, but anytime you watch it, I sure appreciate it. I appreciate the comments on it. So also just a reminder, if you need something, make sure you check out Wes's Model Car Corner. Like I said, he got decals, tools, paints, glues, kits. You're not going to find any better than buying from Wes. So make sure you check him out. So with that, again, thank you for watching, and let's get building.